So I've seen people on YouTube record audio with their phones like this, and it always sounds really high quality. But I'm also guessing those people don't have an old smashed up iPhone 8 from 2017. So we'll see how this goes. So, welcome to a new video, and the first video of 2024. It's coming out a little bit late, but I've been just easing myself back into making videos, and I'm just so excited to be back. I can't wait to make a bunch of videos this year. So in saying that I'm like easing myself back into the video creation process, this video is a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You'll see a few outfit changes because I filmed stuff over the period of a couple days. But the main sort of theme of this video, I'll say, is me working on my website and my newsletter / blog, or my Substack, which I'll tell you a little bit more about Substack later in the video if you don't know what Substack is. So on the art making side of what I've been up to this first month of 2024, I have been getting into digital art, which is not something that I thought I would be kind of really ever saying. I've dabbled in it before and it's just kind of not really been my thing. I really love traditional mediums, but I think there was something about just like sitting on the couch, relaxing at the start of the year. I didn't really want to go into my studio, and I don't know, I wanted that holiday feel a little bit longer and to not have to expend a lot of energy to create art. So iPad, Procreate, couch, that was the dream combo. And now I've got to say, I am just so excited by digital art and very excited by the possibility of merging elements of my traditional art practice with digital art. For example, this moth face girl piece that I've been working on. You'll have seen me if you watch my previous videos. I've been painting it in that. It's gone on actually quite a process. It's a painting. I cut up another painting, collaged it on it. So it's already painting, collage, and now it's digital as well. And I've kind of got an idea of maybe printing it out, making a print, and then collaging that print and then photographing it. So there's going to be layers to this stuff, you know what I mean? But I just think it's really exciting, and it's just like sort of an area of art I've never really dabbled in that much before. So in that vein, I've been taking photos of other artworks like sketches and sort of little unfinished things, and dabbling with the idea of taking them further with Procreate as well. And on a side note, this isn't going to be like a resolution video. I'm not like telling you about all my resolutions and stuff. I might make another video for that, even though it's getting towards February, but I think it's actually kind of nice to wait a bit to make your proper resolutions for the year. Anyhow, I've been just like starting to get excited by like fashion and beauty and girly stuff again, which I feel like I've been in a bit of a slump over the last few years, but like throughout my life, I've just always expressed myself through fashion, tattoos, makeup, hair. Like I've always loved that stuff. And I'm starting to come back to it. And I just want to dress like a princess, elf, fairy all the time. And I'm just going to let myself have fun with that stuff this year, just like the girly beauty fashion stuff. So I've been experimenting with like doing my hair more, putting it in rollers, doing like fun hairstyles as my hair gets longer, and like trying to get good at doing hair, which I feel like I've never been good at. I've just kind of always let it do its own thing. But yeah, just like being a woman is fun, man. So I'm really leaning into that. There's something about letting your inner child explore through fashion, and like I just every day I want to pick out an outfit that's like, what would my inner child wear? And she loved dressing like a princess fairy, let me tell you. Today's maybe not the best example. I love this dress, but it's just, it's just a dress. But still, just wearing dresses every day. It's just a little thing that makes me happy. So I'm chasing that this year. Okay, I want to give you guys a tarot tip for a minute. This is actually something that I tell people a lot. If I'm talking about tarot, especially to people who've never done it before, but they're like interested, my main piece of advice is just like, don't take it seriously. Don't set out this time and make it this big ritual. Like, yes, that's fun. It's a really fun part of it, but literally just pick up your deck, pick up your cards, shuffle them messily, see what falls out, or just pick a card and bam, that's your card for the day. If you feel like, oh, it didn't really apply to my day, that's fine. What you can do is you can use that card as a chance to learn more about that card. So whatever card comes out, write a few thoughts down about what your interpretation of the card is, and then look up what the meaning of the card is. I'd suggest do your interpretation first, because then you've got a bit more creativity, because your interpretation is actually the most important. Tarot should be very personal to you. And then look up what like other people think or what the standard meanings are. But you can also just use that card as like, you can think about it during your day, see how it applies to your day, and then journal about it later. Pick up your deck, carry it with you. Just don't be precious about it. That's my tarot advice for you. I think there's a really funny part of being an artist, trying to make this a full-time living, creating content, all that stuff, is that you really need just endless levels of patience. Like for instance, I just uploaded a YouTube short and I was trying to upload it on my iPad because my phone is very old and it's on the way out. It's not very good to use at the moment. So I've just spent like half an hour trying to figure out why I couldn't put music on my short. I couldn't do it trying to upload the short on my computer, and I couldn't do it on my iPad either. But every article I was looking up to try to get the answer was saying like, you just have to be in the app, which I've got on my iPad and I was using, and there'll be this option to add music. And I was like, it doesn't look like it does, like mine doesn't look like theirs. My YouTube app on my iPad, it wasn't looking like theirs. And I was like, so it took me about half an hour. I kept trying to re-upload, click on different things, figure it out. And then I was like, look, screw it. I'm gonna try to do it on my phone. Even though I'm having trouble with my Apple ID, I had to sign out, I had to make a new one. Long story short, new Apple ID, which was actually quite unnecessary because I already had the YouTube app on my phone. Anyway, as soon as I went into the YouTube app on my phone, it worked immediately. The uploading a short on there, it just says add sound and you can add music. But it took me like half an hour to get there. And stuff like this happens a lot. And it's just all these little things that actually take quite a bit of time out of your week, and they take a lot of patience. And I think they must happen to everyone. I don't think it's just me. I think I'm like relatively good at technology and all this stuff, but yeah, I mean, maybe that took me a little bit longer than most people, but I just really wanted to figure out how to do it on my iPad, because I like posting from my iPad, but apparently you can't. So that's a frustrating thing, but I'm glad I figured it out. Every time this stuff happens, you do learn something. But you also just wish that like YouTube, get it together. Have the same app experience on an iPad versus an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? But lessons in patience, which I think I could always use. So thank you, universe, for showing me again how much more patient I could be.
Feel your breath in my lungs. Do you? I love the taste of your tongue. Got a taste of your love, and I want you. And it goes way beyond the chemistry, the kind of friend that I can never have platonically. And they don't know about what's going on behind the scenes, but they don't need to. Swear I'll keep it between you and me.
Tell you
daydreaming who I'll be next time I'm wandering. There are things that I could say, turn out remember your brain and heart. So I don't know why I'm afraid to speak or cause alarm. You deserve the kind of love that is inside and also get on
So while I've got this wall up, I figure I may as well utilize it as a background. So today has been quite good so far. I spent a few hours writing my first email post, my first email newsletter blog post that I've done in a while. And I'd love for you to sign up to my newsletter. I host it on a platform called Substack, which is very, very fun because it's like a blog newsletter hybrid. So I've got like a site where you can go to and you can read all the posts in one place, but by signing up, you get them sent to you as like a newsletter. So it's quite fun. And I am going to this year be in the habit of sending 2 posts out a week. So creating 2 blog newsletter posts a week. So I sat down and did my first one today, and I might do one on the weekend because it's Thursday now and I don't want to do one, wait, no, it's Friday. I might do one on Sunday. I want to leave a day in between so people don't feel too spammed. But yeah, so I'm going to get my 2 done this week, and then I think I'm going to organize a day a week where I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write both posts, and then I'll have them scheduled. So I'll figure out which days I want to have them scheduled and which days I want to write. And it's quite exciting. It's quite exciting. I feel very rusty at writing, but the only way to get better at something is to practice. So that's what this is. And I'm quite happy with the post I made. I think it's cute. It's good. It's about, well, you can go click the link below and read it. But basically it's about making Instagram fun again. I want to make Instagram fun, you know? I want to bring back the days where we just used to post stuff because it made us happy. And I don't know, I'm sick of algorithms. I'm sick of ads and just not seeing the posts that you want and all that stuff. But instead of complaining, I want to make the Instagram that I want to see in the world, you know? This year, if I feel the need to complain about something, I'm either going to realize, is it something I can change? If not, don't complain. If it's something that I can change it and pour the energy that you'd spend complaining into change. So that's what I'm going to do. I've deleted everything off my Instagram and I'm starting fresh. Well, I didn't delete everything. I had to delete all the reels, but I was able to archive all the posts. And I think I have copies of most reels I've made, like on my iPad and my phone. But anyway, fresh start. So that was one of the things that I really wanted to do this week. And I'm glad I did it. I've been thinking about it for a little while. But you know, when you pull the tower card, you got to do something big that day. So I saw that as a sign to finally do that Instagram audit. And I feel better. I feel better and excited about the possibilities. I also think I want to go through my following and followers and sort of remove some people and some people that follow me and people that I follow, just to see if there's any like bots or anything that doesn't sort of align with the energy that I want to feel and receive from Instagram. So I only want to follow people and things that uplift me. So I want to remove anything that doesn't align with that anymore. That might be a job for later tonight, I'm not sure, but I do want to do that over the next week or so at some point. So my website is coming along. My website and my newsletter have I've been working on them both at the same time because, like, for instance, the photos that I took with this wall, I'm using them for both. So I'm spending time creating a lot of like graphics and sort of branding stuff and like the images I'm going to be using on my website. So I do want a variety. So I want, you know, photos of me with my art, but I don't want it to look all like the same photo shoot on my website. So I'm going to do a few more shoots and come up with a few more like concepts for shoots for my website. But I'm happy this week with what I got done, and I'm going to keep working on it over the weekend. The next thing that's on my mind to do is create little, I've got a few areas on my website to create little like drawings or little doodles for. So I think I want to spend time on my iPad this weekend and create all those little images. I think that stuff isn't like mandatory, but I think it adds so much personality to my website, and that's really what I want to do. I want everything to be very, like, I want the website to feel really unique and feel really like full, you know, to feel really like you can feel that I love it and that I've put a lot of work into it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm so excited to be back making videos this year. I took a little bit of a break for a few weeks, but I really missed it. So I'm excited to be back in the swing of things, making videos. So thank you for watching. Check out my links down below. Mainly my newsletter blog. What should I start calling that? That's a clunky term. My Substack? Should I start calling it that? I feel like some people don't know what a Substack is and then they'll be confused, but anyway, my Substack is really going to be the place, along with YouTube, to get that more in-depth connection between us and start building this little community. So I would love to see you there, and I'll see you in next week's video. We're going to be working more on this business stuff and probably looking at making some more products, because I did, and I didn't show you, because I did just receive some new art prints that I'm really excited to show you, and I've got artworks to be made into products. I've got so many ideas and so many beautiful things I want to create and sell on my store. So we're going to be doing that and making some art. So yeah, thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.